boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Boom, 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 boom. I ain't liking this drop frames, man. I do not like these dropped frames. Sup? Oh my days already. Holy freaking moly. Hold up. I'm still checking. For some reason today... Today, man, the stream or the internet, something's messing up. This is like the freaking second time I'm trying it already. Instant. Bro, 9 people already. We didn't even... Holy moly, man. Hold up. Was the stream running fine? Because I'm surprised by my internet today. Something is off. I'm having a weird ping issue, and I don't know where it's coming from, and I don't like it. You know what I mean? Okay, it seems the stream is running fine, finally. It could be the YouTube maybe even, right? A lot of people said they don't get notifications for my streams and the videos anymore, which is like, you know? A little bit weird. Chenky is live at Chenky Milk. Holy moly, I didn't even manage to write it myself. Streaming live now on YouTube. Chenky Milk 11. So yeah, we had a little bit of internet issues in the morning. I don't know what happened. And it kind of knocked my sense of grind away. And it awoke in a beast. A dark beast that only should stay in the closet in the dark and has to never be let out. Because that beast wants to gamble. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today, man. I told myself, man, if the stream is actually gonna run smoothly for freaking finally, we are gonna gamble. Alright? And gambling we shall do. Whew. I just need to mentally prepare for this. So we can check the combat power, right? Look at this. No events items whatsoever. No link effects, nothing at all. 1,177,000. That's already that's pretty nice, right? But no, we're not gonna... It's not enough, man. We won't be satisfied until we hit 2 freaking million. And now I'll show you how we're gonna do it. Sup. Hi, my master, man. Man, you are the only one who calls me like that. When people say boss, I kind of just think about kebab shops, because I used to live in London, and everyone would be like, hey boss, what kind of kebab you want for today, you know? That's the kind of vibes I'm getting. Sloppy, hello. Let me shout out players from the Philippines. Yeah, shout out to all the players in the Philippines, you know what I mean? Philippines is the place to be. Alright, where is my extreme cores? Man, to be fair, I don't even feel like grinding, because I've completed most of my daily dungeons for today already. Awakened IC1, IC2. How about Uncle? No, I've never heard that before. Never heard that before in my life. Boss man. Yes, you know, I think everyone gets greeted the same way as soon as they enter a kebab house or the chicken shop. It's just like the law of the universe. That's probably how these people make their money, you know what I mean? Just call everyone a boss, and everyone wants to come in. Okay, let me see. Now, I'm mostly excited for my level 12 cores. I do have a little bit of them. And we'll try to do a little bit of a mix and match. Still, look at this. I'm still trying to build my PV5 bike, even though I don't even have the bike itself. But, bit by bit, we're gonna get there. It's crazy that I'm not dropping any play Cabal rafts, like... Ugh, you know? I think I might have been grinding too hard, right? Because at one point I caught myself doing over 340 dungeons a day. And that's a lot of dungeons. Fair be it, it is included the map part. If you take away map part, then it's like 250 at the best case scenario, but still, that's a lot of dungeon runs, man. How about Master Chunky? No. I don't know what I did that I got blessed by RNG God so good, but I dropped 2 rafts yesterday. 2 rafts in the same day. Damn. Warning, close the stream because EU gamble incoming. Yeah, it is gonna be incoming. To be fair, I don't know how far we can get into the EU, because we still have like very limited amount of EU cores. But it's just something in the air, you know, something in the wind that just, you know, if I just tap it once, it's gonna succeed. That's the kind of mood I've been getting all day. And I don't know, like I had the craziest dream as well, that I was in Stranger Things, that series is called, right? That super popular one. I've never seen it in my life, but I was auditioning for Stranger Things. Alright, and I won, and I freaking got a cramp on my freaking leg. I don't know what that freaking dream was about, but I felt like a movie star, man. No spoilers, please. One tapping EU, that's how it's gonna be, man. That is how it's gonna be. Hold up, let me clear this messy inventory for you guys. I'm already used to the mess. You know, keep your house clean, but inventory dirty. And that's how we roll. Okay, so let's wait, let's do some math. 4, 8, 10, 12. Level 8 cores, I don't even know why I keep them. I think I should just extract them. I did try to do a little bit of EU with level 8 cores. Just to give it a go, just to see how it's like. Because I had already like a ton of silver repair kits, and I thought, you know what, why not just throw 300 million just for the EU tries and see where we're at. Use 8 for EU4. I mean, I did try it before. I think I tried 5 or 6 taps, something like that. Mix 8 and 9. Oh, now that's spicy right there, to be fair. Now that is a spicy strategy right there. Hold up, let me make sure I'm recording this. Also, guys, you wanna see how many videos I prepared? Look at this. Massive EU, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freaking 8 videos already I prepared. That's crazy, because I'm going to work tomorrow. Alright, super excited to finally start working. And I don't know how work is gonna be like. You know, most likely I will still be able to just make at least 1 video per day. But just in case I have 8 of them, you know? Yesterday I've been, well, actually today I've been farming up until 4 in the morning. 4 freaking in the morning, and I was still grinding. Getting a beer and ready for the stream. To be fair, I do have some beer. That beer has been sitting in my fridge for like weeks now. You know, I'm still drinking coffee right now. But who knows, if we one-tap EU, maybe I'll pull out the beer. Maybe, you know? It would be a nice celebration. After the last time I ate like a whole, like full family-sized pizza by myself, it was one of the most amazing feelings that a person can feel in this world, in my opinion. And I don't know, a nice cheeky beer if we're successful, I'm down for that. Also, the vape. I bought a new vape, it's also disposable. I went into the vape shop because I wanted to see what are the prices gonna be like. So, after New Year's, our government, Lithuanian government, imposed new taxes on e-liquids and e-cigarettes. So as before, like 10 milliliters would have costed you like 12 euros, which is already like crazy price because you can get it easy for like 4 or 5 euros on the internet. Now it's gonna be like 22 euros. So I just came in and to just see it for myself. And get this, I paid 14 euros for a disposable vape that has 2,400 puffs. Before that, I paid freaking 26 euros for 35,000 puffs. I actually misread it in the shop. I thought it's 24,000 puffs, not 2.4 thousand. So yeah, I paid half the price to get 10 times less. And I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna quit out of spite. You know? It's just like I ain't paying that much, man. And I have no freaking motivation just to go online and start ordering and then wait for the order to ship. And then I know sometimes I'll still run out of e-liquid, so, and maybe, you know, it's gonna take 3 days for it to actually hit the freaking house. So I would just go out and pay like a huge markup for some e-liquid. At that point, it's just easier to quit, man, you know what I mean? We quit everything else so far. The devil's lettuce. Well, that was basically the only, like, serious addiction that I used to have. But man, this vape is good, though. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye. But we will. Whew. Alrighty, boys. Mix 8 and 9 cores for EU4. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Wait, how much level 12 cores do I have? Because these ones I'm most excited for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 2. I don't know. At first I didn't want to mix level 12 and level 11s. I kinda assumed that I have 10 level 12 cores. But we're gonna mix it, I guess. Okay, let me take all the freaking silver repair kits that I have. 10 billion in the warehouse. Also, not everyone knows this, but look at this. I finally got my Dragonium Apaulet of Sage. Man, it took a long time to get. Roughly 17 billion this bad boy costed me. So 5 million just to buy it from the shop, and you need 10 Play Cabal rafts. I dropped 2 of them and then I bought the rest for around 1.25 billion on average. 4, 12, 6 10s for EU7. 9 level 10s and 1 level 12 for EU6. Damn. Okay, let's start with the easier ones, right? And I need to pick a lucky spot. I think Desert Scream is gonna hit the spot right here. Right in the middle. This is where we at. And I don't know, I thought this stream would be a little holiday from the grind. I think I just need 1 day of just freaking not grinding. You know, I've done way too much in like too short of a time span. You know, I need 1 day to reset. So this whole stream, we're just gonna be gambling everything that we have. And we'll see what we come up with. Chenky is always on the background while I play. Let's freaking go. Oh. Okay. Also, check out this. Alright. Maybe we should gamble on this just to warm up a little bit. What do you guys think? Because my honor medal is almost perfect already. This hero tab, you're gonna see it in the videos how much like I used to struggle with this hero tab. I don't know why, the legend was absolutely the easiest. It seems like ignore resist critical damage is just like an easy peasy stat to gain. Every like 3rd time I get this stat. So this was no trouble at all. On Commander, I'll give you that. I did get very, very lucky, and we saw that on the previous videos. But this freaking tab is where all my luck went to crap. You know? And thank God I started just only gambling on videos or on stream. And I kind of feel like my luck got a little bit better since everyone was watching. You know that kind of feeling when your freaking tooth hurts? but then you go to the dentist and then the tooth is suddenly like, you know, I don't want to hurt you no more. And that's the way I feel with gambling and videos and streams. Good luck, bro. Okay, that's a good luck charm. We'll put it right here. Honor medal or EU straight away? Honor medal or EU straight away? I mean, I could put like 300 mil into the honor medal. But 300 million for 4, 8, 12 critical damage would even be a good trade-off. Because the freaking honor medals is crazy expensive for some reason. I swear they used to be cheaper than that. Look at this. Honor medal reset scroll. 5.2 million. Oh, that's a lot. Gamble on Myth, we can do that as well. I have coupons and I have one daily run of Palestra. We'll see. Myth, I've actually been quite lucky, to be fair. As soon as I stopped wasting my freaking Myth points on like the useless stats, it started to go good. Nah, you know what? We'll start with the EUs, because then we'll figure out whether I can open up the beer or we just stick to coffee for the day. Yeah, I think that's a fair way to go about things. Hold up, man. What is this inventory right here? We'll clean it up, get some more cores. Oh. I've also gambled on bike parts. I still have some level 5 bike parts left, but so far nothing at all. The best one was like worth 50 million or something like that. One, it costed me like 3 to 4 times that amount just to get the loot box itself, you know? Wish you all the luck. Man, I'm gonna need it. Today, I'm gonna need it. Hold up, where is this premium pockets? Let's open them up. A cheeky level 12 or 2 would be great from here. So far, I ain't seeing no level 12s. These are gonna be level 8 or 9. Not a single level 12. Okay, I see how it is. We're gonna extract these. Level 6 and level 7s. These I literally have no use for. If I tried to do EU upgrade with level 6 or level 7, it would just be waste of alls. I'm fairly like... how to say this? I know for a fact that there's no way that I can actually get EU4 with these cores. There's no doubt in my mind, man. There's level 12s. And we can disenchant the bikes as well. If I hit 20 material core bikes from just like at least once, we're definitely doing the bike part gamble as well. Hold up. Oh, okay, I did hit 4 at least on one of them. I'll have to skip the guild dungeon for today. No freaking runs are gonna be made. Only freaking gambling. You can use level 7 for EU3 bike. It would be a good idea, and last stream we thought about doing it, but then we came to the realization that, look at this. I'm still gonna exchange this bike to QV7 no matter what. Right? So if I EU3 this bike right now, then I'll need a master seal to transfer the EU to my new bike. Whereas now I could just use the normal seal, which would save me a lot of money. And EU3 is genuinely not that hard to get in comparison with like all the other EUs. So that's why I just keep it like this for now. And once I put this EU on QV7, then we use the level 7s to get to the EU3. Because all of this gear happened with EU7 cores. Alright, so I'm fully convinced that EU7 is more than enough to get your EU3. Okay, now I did get a little bit of bike parts, didn't I? Do I have 20 of them? Worst case scenario, we could just theoretically buy the material core bikes. They're 5 million each on the warehouse. And then just craft the level 5 converter box. My biggest hope for that would be to actually get the penetration epic option. And then I pretty much almost have most of the stuff that I need. I have some good scrolls, the epic option is left, and the QV7 itself, it's not gonna be a big deal. You know, we can just buy it for 1 billion. Right, EU9s here and EU8s. Right, so the orb is already EU5. I think we're gonna just keep it like that just for now. If we have the ball rolling, boom, then we switch to this and actually try to EU6. And I kind of want to bring this to EU5 or start with EU4s on the armor. If I were to start on the armor, it would be the helmet, because the helmet actually gives you all skill amp. Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. That's a hell of a warm-up to do, but we're gonna do it. Okay, so you're saying mix level 8s with level 9s. We can definitely do it. What if we put 4 level 8s and 4 level 9s? 50-50. Alright, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9. Oh, no, I'm probably better not say it. I'll get demonetized. 4 9s and 4 8s. Yeah, so 50-50. Alright. +1 RK. Bro, this guy, I've noticed him in the freaking war. You know, he has a mouth on him. He likes to talk shit in the war, and I kind of love to read that type of crap. It always makes me, as a spectator, I don't participate, but I always spectate, and man, it doesn't make war more enjoyable, you know? I remember in the last war, like a bunch of Procan people were hitting the gate, while actually the gate was like open on the other side. And he was like, ah, you numbnuts, you know, the gate is freaking open, na 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 na. Slazai, ooh, hello, hello. You're right in time for what we about to witness here collectively. Okay, 1 EU and I'm bringing out the beer. I only have... Actually, I probably have a ton of beer, right? Since I stopped drinking, it kind of just sat there in the fridge. But best case scenario, we'll drink 1 liter, because I don't want to be hungover for work tomorrow. Alright. Well, let's see, beer or no beer? I hope it hits, man. And let me pour... It does not want to hit. It's okay, it's okay. We're only doing the teeny beeny viney EUs right now. It's just a warm-up. We don't want to pull a muscle while we're warming up. That's why we're warming up very lightly. You know what I mean? Okay, let's try this one more time. Level 8. Where are more level 8 cores? I know I have a ton of them. Level 8, 8, 8. Then let's take out the 9s. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. 4 level 8s, 4 level 9s. After so much grind, I just, man, I thought that, you know what, I'm just gonna force my combat power to rise. I deserve it. Yeah, it's because the gate was open, nobody moved on the other one, but at the moment we moved it, it closed also. Yeah, it was such a freaking funny moment, you know what I mean? Ah, okay. Keep up the warm-up. Warming up with EUs. Does not wanna hit. I could change the channel, but I think that's just a pussy move. We're gonna stay in the channel that we are at. We are gonna stand strong, my friends. And I'll be damned, man, I'm increasing my combat power today. It's been way too freaking long without me increasing my combat power. And I'm fed up. 4 level 8s. 4 level 9s. Let's freaking go. Third time's the charm. I mean, 3 tapping it wouldn't be too bad. Or now I would say 4 tapping it wouldn't be too bad as well. Alright. At least we have like a ton of these silver repair kits. It does save a little bit on the cost. Because that's the thing, if I fail all of the EUs, we're gonna go straight and gamble on some freaking level 5 buy converters. And try to get the penetration. I'm determined today. I'll be damned if my combat power does not raise at least by 1000 this episode. Okay, I don't have level 8s. I guess full-on level 9s at this point, right? And it actually fits perfectly. This could be a sign. What's the game plan after this? Let's see. Then we have only level 10s, 11s, and 12s. So I think if we fail this one, we stop on the helmet and we move to the orb. Right? And we could either try to go straight for EU6 or try EU5 on the other orb. We'll see. Hit or no hit? Come on, hit. And it's a no hit. Okay, okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. We're still doing good. We are not backing down. EU has tormented a lot of people in the server. And today we are gonna torment the EU. Alright? Hold up. So the helmet does not wanna be upgraded. One of these is definitely gonna get upgraded. What I would suggest is going for EU6. Either 8 level 10s, 2 11s, or 9 10s and 1 12. So what's... Okay. I just want to see what kind of extreme level we're actually trying to get here. So let's just see in theory. 8 level 10s, right? So that's 80 combined level. And then if we do 2 11s, that's gonna be 102. Bike is kind of offensive plus defensive also on stats, that's why it's cool. Oh yes, like EU on the bike is crazy good. Right? And I definitely don't want to neglect it. But that's the thing, I first need to get my QE7. And man, I was determined to freaking just get it, my QE7 before the stream hit. But yesterday at 4 in the morning, I just threw in the towel, man. I was filming, I quit mid through the episode. Cause I was like, man, it has, at least Play Cabal Raft has to freaking drop. After like 300 plus dungeon runs. And it didn't, and at that point I was like, you know what, I'ma just go to bed. I'm gonna wake up as a completely new man. And I'm gonna take the EU by its throat. Whew. Okay. 60 million on the table. 102 levels of extreme. All for one EU6 upgrade. Let me take a screenshot of this just in case we succeed. Because I would love to compare each one of these stats, how much we actually gained. The jump between EU4 and EU5 was already like absolutely massive. So I cannot even imagine what kind of EU6 stats have in store for me. Want to sell QE7? Sneaky, sneaky. That's the setup I use for my EU6. Alright, so it's definitely possible. It's only a matter of luck. Yeah, why not? I mean, I could even... At one point I thought just get like a couple of dices and just literally in real life just roll the dice and then hit the EU. You know, maybe that would increase my luck somehow. Okay, let's see. Sloppy's technique. a sloppy technique to maybe potentially an EU6 upgrade? Not quite. Not quite the 1-tap that we hoped for. That's okay. A 2-tap is already gonna be fine with me as well. I'm telling you, I'm leaving this stream with something. You know? There's no other way. I'm leaving with something. Okay, let's see. Level 10, 10. What? Are all of these? Damn. Okay, I think we'll have to go in here for the overkill. Because I only have 5 level 10s. So I assume the best course of action would be just to use level 11s here. If I were to do so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing one extreme core. Preferably that core would be level 12 or level 11. Now that's a doozy one right here. If we hit this and it doesn't hit, we're left with 9 level 12 cores. And what do we do in that situation? If someone gets time to learn what used so many times, the core levels and those, this means failed a lot already. I mean, everyone who tried EU has already failed it a lot of times, right? Extreme upgrades, the name does not lie. But just buy extreme core 10s? Bro, that just kind of feels forbidden. You know what I mean? If you didn't drop it with your 2 hands, it doesn't count. And theoretically, I would prefer to actually put an extra extreme core 10 in here rather than the last try that we're gonna make. Hold up. What is even the price of EU10 right now? It's probably gonna be very, very pricey, over 100 mil for sure. Oh wow, 25 mil only? Oh wow! Bruh, the prices are not even that bad at all. Hold up, maybe we don't even need to go for an overkill. Maybe we can just keep going with the sloppies technique. Eight level 8s plus 2 level 10s. I mean, to be fair, the prices is not bad at all. It's very cheap, yeah. It wasn't so cheap before the event. You know what I mean? Okay. I genuinely expected this to be at least 80 million. At the very cheapest case scenario. Seeing it at 26 changes everything. Hold up, so if we were to go with 8 of these, that's only 30 million. Oh, that's cheap. Like next level freaking cheap. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the cheapskate tactics. I like them. So, 8 level 8s. And you're saying 2 level 10s. Kind of feels wrong though. Okay, but we'll do it. We'll try it. But maybe this setup is more appropriate for EU5 rather than EU6. $105 levels, of course, is quite worth it to go towards EU6. I spent 2.5 billion in 2 days upgrading 5 items to EU3. I don't know, it kind of seems underkill for EU6, but for EU5, I would say it sounds like a plan. So hold up, how much do we have in total? 84 levels. Yeah, because I think EU6, we should have at least 100 levels. Right? It just sounds right. For EU5, I mean, if I hit it with this, that's a little bit like crazy. Not worth the risk of burning that EU5. It doesn't burn. It doesn't burn in Play Cabal. We don't lose the EU, which is like the holy freaking thing. But the chances is even lower than the official, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the trade-off that I'm happy to make. You know what I mean? What? Holy, yeah. It does not break. That's the good thing about it. But that's the thing, for it to succeed, it takes just a lot more cores. That's why it's okay just to gamble a little bit of like shit extreme cores. Just test your luck at this point. Because it won't break either way. Level 84. Yeah, you know what? I think we can do it. I think we can do it and just see how it goes. 84 levels. Because to be fair, since it's so cheap, I might just freaking spend the whole episode just keep buying the freaking extreme cores and just keep going until at least one EU hits. First time hearing that my whole life. Yeah, man, that's why it's good to be in Play Cabal. What's wrong if it's an overkill? The stat is permanent and you can always farm EU cores. Yeah, there's nothing too freaking wrong with the overkilling it, you know, but because we did overkill EU5, if you remember. We used level 12 cores and only level 12s, and we 2-tapped it. But, you know, I'd rather save them and put them towards EU6 and then put a little bit worse cores on EU5. Just upgrade fail, no downgrade? Yep. That's the way we roll in here. Go gamble on Gaia's amulet. I would gamble on it. And I really wanted to, but there's one thing that doesn't let me. Look at this price. 15 million for Serum of Earth? No freaking way. I spotted these Serum of Earth to be at 9.5 million each. And even then, I thought, man, that's a little bit too expensive. Especially knowing full well how many times we will gamble on this. That's too expensive. You got a Dragonium. Where did you drop it? I didn't drop it. I actually bought it. Right? I lost all hope of dropping it myself. Mainly because I'm doing like IC1s, IC2s. If I was doing only like late game dungeons, okay. Then I would say just keep on doing them up until the end of the event. And maybe, you know, you're gonna drop it. But since I'm farming mid-tier dungeons, I ain't gonna drop it. I already dropped 2 Demonite Apollets. No Dragonium. I'd say minimum 100 levels of EU cores going for EU6 is worth it. Okay, we still need to get the EU5 though. Alright? We still need to get the EU5. So let's get some more cores. I'm very pleasantly surprised that extreme cores are so cheap during this event. It kind of seems that this event was made just to gamble EU. 8 of these bad boys. And then a couple level 9s. Okay. Or level 10s. It kind of feels weird just to put level 8 cores and then level 10s. While 8 and 9 kind of seems alright. You need minimum full level 10 to have a chance for EU5. The chance is 0. Maybe not 0, maybe 0.1. That seems a little bit more reasonable. But we can still use the level 8 ones for EU4 at the very least. Right? Because we still need EU4 on the armor, EU5 on one of the orbs, and EU6 on the other orb. And as soon as we hit at least one EU, we immediately go for EU6 with level 12s and level 10s. What cores to use for EU3 to EU4? I was thinking to use 9, right? But now I'm thinking maybe 8 is gonna be enough. Because actually I completed all of my EU3 with level 7s, so it kind of makes sense to go with level 8s on EU4. I mean, they're cheap as hell anyways, we can definitely do it. Is there anyone who sells them at like 100 units? No. Yeah, let's just buy a ton of EU8s and just try to get EU4 on the armor pieces. We'll see how it goes. Where's my orb? Because I think this should more than be enough. 64 levels just for an EU4. Level 9s I know for sure. That is already like a good and tested technique. But for level 8s, still not sure, you know? I need to succeed at least one. And then I'll know whether it's good or not. I think it should hit. You know what I mean? EU is not even that hard. If you think that it's not that hard even. Where did I get the Dragonium Apaulet? Yeah, I bought it, man. After all of this farm, I finally freaking bought it. And that's the thing, once you start spending like 17 billion for one freaking item, your whole perspective on ALs changes quite a bit. You know what I mean? So just gambling 2.5 billion, it seems like nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's one good day of farm. Full 8 is 0. So you're saying just mix at least couple level 9s? Level 9s are a little bit more expensive though, right? They go for 11 million already. Okay, we'll do the 50-50. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Go on channel 16. What's so special about 16 today? 3 8s and 5 9s? Bruh, I'm not sure. You trying EU4? Yep. Any ideas what cores I should use? You need 5 9 and 3 8s to succeed. Oh wow, this matches up with what Danem is saying. Okay, hold up. We can definitely do it. Extreme level 9s. There we go, this guy has 17 of them. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. There we go. Successful. Okay, 5 level 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 level 8s. So the total is 69. You don't know about the extreme calculator from Discord? Nah. Not at all. The way I approach life is just, man, all gas, no freaking brakes, no hesitation, and no research at all. That's how we roll up in here. 16 equals 1 plus 6 equals 7. In numerology, 7 is the number of good money. What does numerology say about spending good money? Because we're not making any money here. We're only spending. Oh, look at this. Differs actually has the graph. 69 for EU4, which is exactly what we have. 100 for EU5, 102 for EU6. Wait, I need to print screen. I don't know why, but it just seems correct. Is it correct? I don't know. It just looks correct. And I'm more than happy to go by this strategy. 69 for EU4. If we succeed at least one EU4, we then immediately go either to EU5 or EU6. Maybe even EU6, because I have a lot of level 12 sitting around. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Come on, at least one upgrade today would be nice. I'm taking at least one EU upgrade. I'm taking it. Even just one EU4, I'm already more than happy. But that combat power is gonna rise today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 69. Let's freaking go. It's just RNG, bro. No matter what cores you use, it still has a chance to up or fail. No, definitely, but you know, we want to kind of see the best practice. And this message kind of seems like best practice. Failed. There we go, successful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. If anything, at least we'll know how to potentially do EUs properly. Because up until now, I've just been mixing and matching random cores and just hoping that I succeed. Okay, I need more level 9s. Extreme core level 9. So I'm using 5 per each try, so maybe let's get 10 of them, right? 5, 7, 9, and 10. At least 2 more taps on the EU4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oops. Take that away. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 69. The higher the cores, the higher the chance of going up. Yeah, but you know those chances, for me the percentage doesn't even matter. I remember I succeeded Divine Upgrade 15 out of 15 multiple times when you have like 6% chance to do so, and I did it like in 2 clicks from 14 to 15. And at that point I was like, you know what, the percentage doesn't even matter. It's either we fail or we win. No other outcome. Okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 69. I gambled a lot of EU4s on the official server and there was no difference between 10s, 11s, 12s. I would even say that 10s were the best. Oh yeah, I mean, we're definitely gambling here on a very, very low percentage. That much is sure, 100%. I don't know exactly what the percentage is, but if I had to put my finger on it, I would say maybe 2% to succeed. Which at one point seems like not a lot at all, but On the other hand, you know, if you do it 50 times, most likely you're gonna succeed. Okay, and another one. Failed again. No worries. We'll just keep on going. Going like there's no tomorrow. 1, 2. Hold up, let's see how many clicks I have. I'm gonna sort them out like this. Because we're already 1 billion deep into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if we tried this 6 more times? Do we even have enough owls? And then we go for the big boys. Let's see now. Extreme level 9s. I'll just buy 3 just so it's easier to count. Okay, so that's basically 1 upgrade over here. So I'm gonna need 10, 20, 25 more of these. How much would that cost? 25 more of these. Okay, that's doable. Yeah, that's more than doable. 10, 15, and I need 10 more. 10 more. And then 1 level 8. And there we go. Now we have 6 taps. Let's just arrange this a little bit better. And hey, if worse comes to worse and we don't get anything, at least I'll have something to talk about with my guildmates. Because a lot of them been saying like, oh man, EU. I hate freaking EUs and stuff like that. After they lose like 400 mil. And I think about it, oh, that's just so cute. You know what I mean? That is just cute right there. Did I miscalculate something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4 upgrades, 5 upgrades, 6 upgrades. Okay, so I miscalculated level 8 cores. I need just a few more level 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more. And then we have 6 taps. I mean, at 6 taps, I think it should be doable. I think it should be doable right there. It's 5% for EU4 and 6% for all the rest that I sent. Oh, wow. That's actually not a bad percentage at all. Here we go, coming in live to see why those Spiderman senses are tingling. You sent an Excel calculator in Discord if you want to use it. I'm actually gonna use it, but I'm gonna open that Excel in a dark room if we fail all of the extreme upgrade cores to see where the hell did I go wrong. But for now, I love this strategy. 69 levels for EU4, 100 for EU5, 102 for EU6, and 107 for EU7. That seems good. Because to be fair, EU5 I already reached very, very inefficiently. Because we used only level 12 cores and that's it. Like a massive overkill, but it did succeed. Okay. 6 tries, guys. 6 attempts to make it happen. And if it don't happen, we're still gonna go for freaking EU6 today. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Click. Imagine just having all of my gear EU4 in one freaking stream with a limited budget of a couple billion ALs. I think people would talk about that for days. I would talk about it for days, for sure, for sure. There we go. It's nice that I don't have to include silver repair kits in my price calculations, just because they're so plentiful in the dungeons. Second attempt. Well, not even second attempt. What is it, like fifth attempt? Failed. I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I even cut my hair and changed my name. Come on, just a little bit of Nickelback to get us going. Ooh, this is where I made a mistake. Actually put level 9 cores in here. Hold up, let's do it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Man, I wish Nickelback music was not copyrighted. You know what I mean? We could just use it on the stream for the big gambling sessions. All right. 69. 69 is the lucky number. Oh, and it is the lucky number. Okay, man. Okay, guys, the beer is coming out of the fridge. I hope it doesn't have an expiry date, because it's been sitting in my fridge for a long, long time. Hold up, I'm gonna pick it up real quick. Alrighty boys, the party is starting. I got myself a nice glass. I even put some lemon inside it. Just to make it even more premium. Man, the last time I drank beer was actually on the New Year, so not even that recent. For New Year's, I just had 1 liter of beer. That was way more than enough. Is this a private server or official? Man, this is as private as it can get. As private as it can get. But yeah, play Cabal. I don't know, at this point it's definitely the biggest private server in the whole of the private servers, right? No one even comes close to play Cabal at this point. Official tries to come close, but I think we're beating Official as well. At least in the terms of new player counts, 100% we are beating Official. Which is nice. Which is nice, man. I have a little bit of spite with the Official server, so... you know? I'm happy that this one is actually very, very much succeeding. Damn, I can already see all skill amp 3% increase. I got some damage reduction, ignore penetration. I think ignore penetration was not even in the EU3 at all on the helmet. Alright. Hold up, let me just check. Let's take a random Paladinium helmet. Maybe... Okay, there's literally none on the market with EU3. I need to pick more popular class. Okay, let's pick a wizard. There we go, EU3. 80 defense and 130 defense rates. Oh wait, there's some kind of button that I can press, right? To just compare this helmet to the ones on the market. Someone said how to do it, but I kinda forgot. Paladinium wizard. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's Alt. The button is Alt. All pieces of armor have same EU, but definitely not the helmet. Not the helmet. Because look at this. The helmet gives you all skill amp. While all... Oh, wait. Oh, they do, all of the pieces do have the same EU. For some reason, I thought helmet is different. Mainly because, you know, like, you can put critical damage on your orbs and helmets, but you cannot do it for the armor pieces. That's why I kind of thought it's more almost like a weapon, your helmet, you know? The divine upgrade is different. Okay, so this is where the confusion happens. Okay, so wait, let's just see. So I got 30 extra defense, 40 defense rate, 25 ignore penetration, 12 damage reduction, and 3 all skill amp. So for the majority defensive stats, with the addition of a little bit of a skill amp. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I told you guys I'm leaving today with something. I think we can just try the rest chords and try to put these to EU4. One has already been successful. Now it's the suit's turn to shine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm happy. I feel like I'm doing the EU in like the most professional way possible. So that's why it would be better to go for the bike. Yeah, but only when I have my PV5. No, QV7. I don't know why, but my brain just kind of tells me that I will be somehow able to get my +5 rings, build my QV7, and still gamble a ton of EU. All in the span of just this one event. You know? At like the very first start of the event, I was stressing and I thought, man, I need to get as many runs, dungeon runs as possible. You know, just to make sure that I lock in these rewards. Because after the event, it's gonna be very, very hard to do so. But now I'm just kind of chill, man. It feels like I'm gonna do it either way, you know? All I need is just couple slot extender ultimates and I'm good. And we'll see if the event is gonna be like, let's say it's January 24th, and we only have 1 or 2 days left of the events. We'll go farming only ultimate DX. The desperation of just hitting couple, at least 1 slot extender ultimate, sell it really quick, make the profit, and get our stuff. The fee on QV7 for Extreme is half the price of RV3 PV5, so instead of spending like 60 million for EU3, you spend 30 million only. Oh, okay. Well, there we freaking go, man. That's actually good. That's another reason to save my... not to EU my PV5, right? And just do all of the EU on my QV7 once I have it. Okay, a very nice deep inhale on the vape. And we can keep on rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. It would have been crazy if it was back to back. 5% chance and hitting it back to back. Crazy, although not impossible. I can see that I'm gonna need a little bit more EU8s. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna need 1 level 9 extra and 5 level 8s extra. So 2 more tries on the EU4. And then we move on to like some bigger EUs. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars are living in 15 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 1 extreme level 9. And 5 level 8s. There we go. But yeah, it definitely feels like this event was made for freaking EU upgrades. Even if you're not grinding dungeons hardcore, just the fact that the market price on the EU dropped so much. It's literally the best freaking time ever. Okay, another click, and we have one more click after this one. For some reason, I knew it's not gonna succeed. That's why I was inhaling my vape midpoint. This is a lesson that I learned in the hard way. That don't even try to use your vape on the last boss. Because if you drop something good, you're gonna cough. You're gonna cough like crazy. Because the mind just goes like, whoop! And you have like a ton of freaking vapor in your mouth and your lungs. Not a nice feeling. Okay, last freaking try. On the EU4. EU4 does not want to hit. Hold up. Hold up just a second. Okay. So for EU5 we would need at least 100. And for EU6 only 102. So there's really not big of a difference between EU5 and 6 when you think about it. Right? Let me use the big boy cores. Okay, 10, 30. No, wait, we should go for bigger ones. Because I only have 5 level 10s. Or we can just buy 10 more. What is the price of EU 10s? 20 mil? Extreme Core 10. 27 mil. 5 of these would set me back 140 mil? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine by me. That is fine. Try EU5 on this one at least once. Then mostly what I have is level 11s and level 12s. Oh, hold up, I lost my chart. It was 100 for EU5, 102 for EU6, right? Yeah, that's how it was. Okay. One freaking click on the EU5. Failed. Okay. Not the most ideal, But then again, not the worst, right? We already got an upgrade. Since I have like big boy cores right now... So let's see, if I'm putting level 11s in here... That's still overkill. Because theoretically I only need 2 level 11s and then the rest could be filled with EU 10s. I think, why not we keep buying up until the ALS gets very, very low? I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter. I have 10 more billion in the warehouse when you think about it. So the gambling potential here is extreme. I have a lot of ALS to gamble on. If I buy 100 EU 10s at 27 million each, that's a lot. That's what, 2.7 bill? That's a lot. Okay, we'll buy a little bit more, because I want to do it the most professional way possible. And once we run out of ALS, we're gonna take a lifeline and just go to the warehouse to take a little bit more. But we'll do it the most properly, the proper way. Anyone selling them in big chunks? Not really. I'm gonna buy these ones. But I'm actually gonna keep this one here. So that's all of the new people who actually puts extreme core level 10s to sell. They're gonna get this price instead of this price. So that's just an investment for the future. Anyone selling them in big chunks? This one is selling them in big chunks, but he has at least half a mil markup. Okay, so let's buy them for 28. Bro, we're single-handedly gonna freaking increase the price of these cores during the event. Okay, that should be good. Should be enough. Let's just take a little bit of ALS. Not too much, not too much. Maybe just 1 billion for now. And we are gonna become strong today. Where is my freaking orb? Huh? Ah, there it is. Hiding over here. Okay, so... EU6 102. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we use 2 level 11s. There we go. 6% chance of success. Man, that's good odds if I ever seen one. 6% chance and literally no risk of failure. Apart from just basically using the ALS, which is completely fine. Man, imagine I actually hit the freaking EU6. Let's go. Let us go, na 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 na. I know that you want to, na 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 na. Let's freaking go. Another try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Then only level 12s left. I literally have no piece of gear that would allow me to even go for EU7. So maybe then use level 12s, save a little bit of money and just use level 9s instead of level 10s, but that doesn't seem good. Maybe just go for like an overkill with the level 12s. That might be good. Because then maybe from like 6% chance, we might have maybe like 7.5% chance. You know, that's not bad. That's literally the freaking odds of Divine Upgrade, which I have completely obliterated. I've been so lucky with my Divine levels, it's not even funny. You know what I mean? Divine levels at this point seem like easy peasy lemon squeezy for me. And I want to have the same feeling for the extremes. If you use level 9s, you'd need 103 for EU6. Hold up, you know what? Let me just... There we go. 103 does seem like a much luckier number than 102 for some reason. 102 might be the professional way to do it, but 103 is gonna be Chunky's way of doing it. That one extra level might actually go very far. EU6. Oh, that would be nice though. Imagine EU6 on both of my orbs. I would be unstoppable. At that point, I think I would start farming like Garden of Dust, Mirage Island maybe even. Try Cabal Red Chunky. I'm not really interested in that, you know what I mean? I found my home for the time being, and hopefully for the future as well. We will see what the future has in store for us, but... You know, when you're just happy here, there's really no point of, you know, peeking somewhere else. There's no way that I will have, like, more enjoyable experience in Cabal Reds. No freaking way. Okay, 103. Unless we fail every single extreme upgrade. Okay. Silver repair kits to the rescue. And that's the thing, I have like a ton of them. Even if you use all of the silver repair kits, I still have a ton of those repair kit boxes. So the amount of silver repair kits I have, it's undescribable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 111 and 112. GOD only good if you can take it under 7 seconds. Yeah, so you can actually get the secret chest. But I don't know, if I have both of my orbs at EU6, I think I should do it in 7 minutes. Easy peasy. If we actually get EU6 on both of the orbs, I would say, yeah, why not? Let's just try to do Garden of Dust and see if we can hit the secret room. Because I did try it once and I already beat Garden of Dust, but it took me way too long. Like 12, 13, maybe even more minutes it took me. But I have gotten a lot stronger since then. Okay. One more click. Holy freaking moly. Are my eyes lying to me or not? Guys, I might be blind. I see upgrade succeeded, but my brain is not processing this information correctly. Did we just freaking do EU6? Did we actually freaking do EU6? Man, my Spiderman senses are on freaking points. Oh my freaking days. Bruh. Oh man, freaking this game makes me turn into a freaking seal or something like that. I even had like took my vape mid upgrade because I was like, no, it's still way too early for EU6. Bruh, I feel like freaking Rava, right? That was the guy who did EU6 in 2 taps, right? That the whole server kept talking about for like quite some time. Well, there we go, man. There we freaking go, man. This is what the server is gonna be talking about. Damn, this has to be the best decision in Cabal I ever made. You know, don't approach extreme upgrades with fear. You have to show zero fear. It's like a freaking wild moose. If it just smells that little bit of fear, you're done. You're done, man. You have to just go in balls deep, straight eye contact, no fear at all. And that's exactly what we have done. Oh my days. Hold up, I want to compare this to EU5. The best way to compare it, though, would be to get EU5 on this one, so we wouldn't even need to go on the freaking markets. Man, I can't wait to step outside. 200 all attack up, 80 penetration, 330 accuracy, 30 freaking 1 critical damage on one piece of gear. Are you kidding me? 30 freaking 1 critical damage. Oh man. Why not use Dragonian weapon for attack? I can, I still have that option. Because that's the thing, I can take off this EU and just put it on Demonite or Dragonium orbs when I have the chance. I will only upgrade to better class orbs once I already have Slot Extender Ultimate in my warehouse. Only then. You know? So I'm gonna stay with these orbs for a long time. Play Cabal won't let you go, man. I hope so. I hope so, man. The feeling is mutual, you know what I mean? I wanna stay here, they want me to stay here. Freaking happy days. You know? What more do we have to ask? Oh my days. Damn. Because it did start a little bit rough. At one point, I was already questioning my Spider-Man senses. But that's the thing. This morning, I had a dream that I was a complete freaking rock star. You know? And that dream just put me in the whole different mood for the whole day. I knew something was up today. Bro, 84 people on stream, crazy. It is crazy, it is crazy. To be fair, we are doing crazy stuff in here. You know what I mean? I don't know, it was just like, man, I've grinded for freaking weeks upon weeks, non-stop. And today I just felt like I don't want to do a single dungeon. All I want to do is gamble. I have more than enough resources to do it. I want my payday to be now. Payday now and another payday on January 15th. Because 15 is gonna be my birthday. And I kind of want to gamble on my birthday as well. We don't need rate on weapon, just go Demonite straight. Either Demonite or Dragonium, right? I'm still like super optimistic. Maybe I could even kind of snag a Dragonium orb somehow. Because after the event, I will only focus on late game dungeons. Me and Quit, we already tested out that we are like actually quite strong already. Like two of us can actually do FT3 already. You know what I mean? So Slot Extender Ultimate is just a matter of time. And once I have 2 Slot Extender Ultimates, and maybe I can actually just drop my Dragonium Orb, so then I wouldn't even need to buy it. Yours is on January 19th? Oh my days, so that's crazy close. 4 days apart. Are we gonna do openings also? I don't really have much to open, to be fair. I do have a ton of Karma rune boxes. Or rune gold boxes. I think I have nearly 70 of them. But opening them right now, I think it would be a little bit disgusting. Because I said that I'm gonna reach 100 of those boxes and only then open them. I can show you the boxes in question, actually. Because I've already been collecting them a ton. Yeah, 68 Essence Rune Box Gold. Bro, we have the same birthday? Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, man. The January 15, I think, is gonna be on the weekday, so I will be working as well. I have a dentist appointment also. So I assume you won't be working, you won't be celebrating on the actual day. So we can make a stream on that day and just celebrate together. Penetration. Oh, are you talking about the bike part loot boxes? The bike part loot boxes I do have. I do have... Hold up, I stored them right over here. I have 2 bike parts level 5. I mean, yeah, we could just buy the bike material cores. Because we need 40 of them, and then we could open these 2. That's a lot of scam boxes. That's what people have been saying. That these boxes don't drop anything good. And I kind of want to just see it for myself. And I think if I genuinely have 100 of them, bruv. 100 has to hit. It has to. At least penetration level 1. That would be already like way more freaking pleasurable than I can imagine. That's like easy 400 million plus. But yeah, bike parts we can do easy. Just a little bit of a breather. Just so we can realize what just happened this stream. Right? Man, I'm so happy that I'm actually recording this as well. Whew, I think this is gonna be like easy peasy gamble, you know? So there's 2 ways of doing it though. We need 40 material core bike in total, so 32 more. And look at this. We could buy it straight. So if we buy it straight, that would be 180 million cost. Or, and hear me out, we could even gamble on top of it and actually just buy the cheapest bikes. 8 million for one. Each one of these bikes can drop you from 1 to 20 material core bike. The biggest one that I've gotten was 4 materials. What do you guys think? Do we buy the bikes or we just buy the cores? What do you guys think? 180 million to get the material cores. Let's say if I buy 12 of these bikes, I would save 76 million? If my math is correct, it might not be correct. I did good in math when I was still in high school, but bruv, high school was like freaking 10 years ago. My math might be off. What is this? Grads on the EU6, you truly... Big balls, big balls. Okay, I think this is a sign. This is a sign that we rather not buy the material cores and we just buy a ton of bikes and hope to save like 80 million or so. Refresh before. You can buy mine for cheaper. Vehicles, astral bikes. Oh, you have 6 bikes. Okay, so that's 50 mil. So look at this. It's 50, 100. There we go. If we succeed in getting 32 more material core bikes, we're actually saving at least 80 million right there. Come on. At least one, like, that hits at least like 8 material cores or something like that. Because they usually only hit 1 or 2 at a time. It's very hard to get more material cores from these bikes. Because we all just wanna be big rock stars are living in. Nope, we didn't hit it. 28. Okay, I guess we just need to buy the rest, right? 5 more bikes, maybe? By the way, my birthday is on 19th. There you go, man. So many people freaking being born in January. I won't be surprised if you have an income and expense report for Cabal. No, I do not. I'm not that calculated, man, at all. I mean, in real life, I am. I kind of try to be very cautious about my spendings. But Cabal is where I let it loose, man. I let it all loose. 12 more cores, so let's buy 6 more bikes. If we hit it, it's still gonna be cheaper than buying the material cores itself. One, oh wow. Oh my days, I have to be quick with it. People are buying it quick. 2, this one is a bit more expensive. 5 more bikes, there we go. Okay, and bruv, still not enough. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. We need 2 to 3 more bikes. So it's pretty much almost the same cost as if we were just to buy the material core itself. But the good news is that we do get these bike option scrolls and I still need them for my collection. So I think, yeah, this is definitely a better way of doing it. 2 more bikes. 40 material core, exactly. Lovely stuff. Also, we're gonna need an upgrade core pieces. Upgrade wait, no. Craft items, cores. No, normal materials. There we go. I found it. One of this, and we're gonna need 40 ultimate cores, right? And I think I have at least 20 of them in my warehouse, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't feel like I'm mistaken. Yep, exactly 20. Gets 20 more. Did I just... Okay, good. And now even more gambling. Bike converter box level 5. Okay, man, we'll see what this hits. I think I've already crafted 3 of these converter boxes in total. And I only got misery and despair, so let's see if it can change. Come on, penetration. What the frig, man? Bruv, I think I'm spending all of my freaking hours this stream. I don't know what's happening, but I ain't even gonna question it. This is the penetration, right? This is the slot that everyone wants to get. Am I mistaken or am I right about this? It kind of seems surreal at this point. Chenky, you so lucky. That's what I'm saying, man. I had the feeling that today is freaking day for gambling. Go farm, you will drop slot extender ultimate. Oh, you have a freaking luck buff. That's what I'm saying, man. I just felt like this the whole day. You know, farming for like 2 weeks straight. Non-freaking stop from early morning to late evening. And today I just had enough. I thought, you know what, today is the day where I need to see some increase in my combat power. Some people like attack up also. It's not gonna be nearly as good as penetration, for sure, for sure. Hold up, where are these guys? Let's check just the agent market value for this one. I'm just curious. I'm not gonna sell it either way. Okay, 1 billion. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That's a cool, nice profit. And this one is completely useless. Holy moly, it used to cost 1 billion and a plus. Now it got cheaper. Man, I think I'm actually like almost halfway there to building my QE7. I have the penetration epic slots, and I think I have critical rates. I think what I need is 2 max crit rate scrolls. And then 1 critical rate? Is that how you build the QE7, if I'm not mistaken? You can give this to me, you don't own a bike for it anyway. I will though. I will. Another thing, because I think there's another even deeper gambling mechanic behind this bike epic converter. Because look at this, once I was browsing the QV7s, and this is very interesting to me, look at this. QV7s, we're gonna go high to low. Look at this, epic option, it gives 110 penetration, right? But if we go down, let's say at like 2 billion price, 2 to 3 billion price. There we go, 80 penetration. So I think if I use my epic option, there's still another gamble, whether I will get 80 penetration or 110 penetration. Because this epic option does not look like it could be upgradable. Right? We can gamble high roll, win it, or if I win, I basically get double the money, and if I lose my penetration thingy. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it though. I have to go by my instincts. My instincts are on point today, or on absolute point. But that's a good freaking idea though. That's a good idea if I ever seen one. You know, just to gather even more ALs and then do like high gambling sessions like this. Because this kind of gives me RuneScape vibes. Like, I never played freaking RuneScape. I wouldn't even probably know how to play it. Alright, because when I was little, I didn't have access to RuneScape, and I then kind of just Cabal took over. So I never really gotten even to try the game properly. But I do watch videos on RuneScape, surprisingly. And they have these things where they kind of PvP, or they somehow bet, like make a bet, and then they PvP each other. Right? Which Cabal equivalent of this kind of gamble would probably be just rolling the dice. Right? Because here it's very obvious who is gonna win just by looking at the combat power. So to make it like as fair as possible, you should roll a dice on this one. It's a good idea. Not gonna do it today. It still need to sleep on it for a couple of weeks. But that's a good idea if we ever get like super rich. You still have a bit of time, man. I have all of the time. My shift starts in 4, 5, 13 hours and a half. My shift starts. Chenky, buy my crystal. What do you mean buy my crystal? I don't need no crystals, man. I'm just making my own, and they are beautiful. EU6 on one of them, and maybe EU6 today on the second one as well. It could be. It could go either way. You know? We're still gonna go back to the EU upgrades. We just kinda need to settle down just a little bit, because whatever comes up has to go down. We were up. Now we need to come down a little bit, relax, chill for a bit, and then we come up again with another EU6. That's how we do it. What the fuck, you made EU6? Yes, I did. I made EU4 and EU6 already. And I didn't even spend that much. I spent 2.8 billion so far. Which is absolutely nothing compared to what we've gotten, you know? Shout out to Tiffers, man. He gave us the freaking holy key to the extreme upgrades. All right, 103 was the lucky level to get to EU6. What are my settings? Default. As default as it can get, man. Oh, I kind of just want to get a QV7 just so I can see whether I will get 80 penetration or 110 penetration. But the QV7 is still like at a pretty big price, right? 850, it's getting cheaper by the day. Last time I checked it was 950. And the time I checked before that it was over 1 billion. I don't think it can get much cheaper than 850 though. But then again, buying it right now, it's still way too early for it. It's still way too early for it. Whew. Okay. Couple puffs of the vape. We chill for like about a minute. And we freaking go back to EU upgrades. If you win the roll, my QE7 is yours. I don't know, man. It's a very good idea. It's a good idea, man. Gambling at such high stakes is always a freaking good idea. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But I don't feel like it's the idea for today. You know? Could be tomorrow, could be next day. But not today. Today is strictly for EU. We have around 9 more billion in the warehouse. And if things keep going like they're going, all of that ALS might be just spent on EU. Right? Whew. Okay, let me take another can of beer, because this one, bruv, I'm finishing this beer in like no tomorrow. I'll take another can of beer. We're all gonna mentally prepare ourselves, and we're gonna go for even more EU upgrades, okay? Give me a sec. No fear, cause the refill is here. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna get drunk tomorrow, so not the best timing. I might be drunk today, man. My second can of beer. Phew. Okay, go back to Desert Scream. Desert Scream is definitely the place to be. Whew. Okay, we need to get back into the game, right? We also used every bit of our extreme cores as well. Only the level 12s are left. Okay, so level 100 for EU5, right? Okay, let's keep it buying then. 1, 2, 3. I have those level 12 cores, level 11s. Maybe I'll make it 103 for EU5 as well. It seems to be quite lucky for me. Let me see how much EU10s I can actually buy. Extreme Core level 10. Okay, 6. 7. I think up until 29 mil, maybe we buy them. Alright? Because we're buying them in such big quantities that we're actually raising the market price. Yeah, I think this is the cutoff point. Look at this. We could buy just 50 of them for 1.5 billion. Up until here we buy. And here it's already like a little bit too expensive maybe. Okay. Let's get all of them. Private rooms with the latest dictionary of the zoom zoom. Oh damn, lack of alts. What do you mean lack of alts? I don't wanna hear it. Let's withdraw 2 more billion. And let's get the show on the road, eh? So we could just use 10 level 10 cores, but nah. We'll do exactly the same as with the EU6. In theory, EU5 should be even easier to reach if we do it exactly the same way, right? Nice, Chunky got EU6. Yeah, man. Yes, man, we did. And we might even get another one, who knows. First, we need to get EU5, and then we can get EU6. Because to be fair, EU on my weapons is what I care most about. While the armor is nice as well, but the weapon is where the real damage is. Two EU6 in like a single freaking stream? Bruv, that has to be like... That would be some kind of PB, right? Surely. Also the penetration thingy that we dropped. We are doing well. Okay, maybe 102. There we go. Mostly extreme core 10s, but we put one level 12 just as a good luck charm. And maybe EU5 is gonna be at our disposal. Chenky MVP on extreme. If I get another extreme upgrade, then I would agree with this premise. Then I would definitely agree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one level 12. Just like a little bit of salt on your steak, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. To make it hit. What is the percentage, man? 5%, 6% of success rates? That's nothing to us, man. That is literally nothing. Come on, give me EU5 so I have the justification to empty all of the ALs in my warehouse. If you give me EU5, and then I can go for another EU6. Because now I need a reason, you know? I need a reason to spend such big quantities of ALs. Okay, there we go, 27 mil. 2, 3, 4... 6, 8, 10. 8 more. 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Okay. At least 2 more taps. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a level 12 for a little bit of a spiciness. We'll see. If we don't hit anything, I think, yeah, then the 7 billion in my warehouse is gonna be safe. We're not gonna take out anymore. As much as nice it is to gamble, you also need to know when to pull out. And this is basically our pull-out budget. If we don't hit a single upgrade during this amount of ALs, that's gonna be the upgrades for today. Boom, boom, boom. And 112. Just to spice things up. Because yeah, literally. One try here, then another try. Hopefully we get EU5. And then we have our last extreme level 12 for EU6. EU5, let's go. Hello, Patrick. Man, long time no see, eh? Boom. Remember, show no fear, guys. No fear at all. We cannot let the extreme upgrades know that this is actually a lot of alts for us. We just have to approach it casually, like it's no big deal at all. Okay. Buy a bit more extreme core. Level 10. 9. To be fair, I'm just oh, and they got cheaper as well. Maybe try a couple times with just level 100 without using the level 12. Because then I could actually get more clicks in. Because only 2 level 12s are left. And if we succeed EU5, I'm definitely gonna need them for EU6. No fear, tell this the moment when you face me with a roll. No, that would be no fear, you know? Yeah, like me, not looking how many alts I will spend, just do the freaking EU3. Yeah, man, eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Okay. Let's buy 20 of them. And we'll get a cool 2 taps with only level 10s. No level 12 will be harmed during this video. Only level 10s. Level 100. 5% chance of success. We have to sweat it somewhere. With no fail, we burn alts. I mean, to be fair, 5 billion alts for EU6 plus an EU4. That's a good deal already. So even if we spend all of the alts and still don't get anything, man, it's still a win in my book, you know? The only thing is that we won't be able to gamble anymore. That's the only true limitation. But we're still gonna come out of the stream as a winner. And that's what matters. Go green despair. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. I would love to get into this hut right here. You know what I mean? I would do all of my EUs in this little hut. Or maybe even this one. It just seems like the forbidden fruit, you know? You can see it, but you cannot go in. Gotta know when to stop. Yeah, exactly. So we have 670 more million. And if we don't hit EU5 within this amount of alts, we'll be forced to stop. Just so to make sure that we always come on top, no matter the outcome. Timeates! No. Okay, no worries, no worries. Let's see. Let's calculate how many more taps we can actually do here. That would be around 300 million for 10 more of these. That would leave me with 320 mil, plus the cost of the EU. I kind of feel like we only have 1 tap left, to be fair. Alright. It kind of feels like we only have 1 tap left. We could potentially try squeeze in 2 taps. 2 taps at the very most, to be fair, yeah. And just hope for another EU5. 2 taps, EU5. 2 taps, EU5. I would need 18 level 10 cores. Okay. Let's do it. The freaking final stretch. 2, 6, 11, 13, 16, 17, 18. Let me see if I can find a nice spot. Or even just like being able to like go up with this little ladder would be nice. Can't go up here though. Actually, this is like a really good looking place. Yeah, I think this is where we do it. Buy extreme cores at Ordeal shop. But I think it's gonna cost some kind of currency that I don't even have, right? My chat just went away. Maybe it's a good sign. Maybe even YouTube cannot handle the amount of loot that we're gonna make today. Chunky Sips Bear, you got that right. Bro, go gamble on Gaia Amulet so you can finish all of your alts. Not when the Serum of Earth is at such a high price. You know what I mean? It's way too high. Man, what's with the freaking ads? So many freaking ads. I cannot even get into my own stream. There we go. I'm here. Wait, is the screen black? Or is my phone bugging? The stream went down? There's no way the stream went down, right? No, we're still rolling. Hold up, maybe it's just my phone. I'll take it as a good luck sign that even the freaking phone is about to break from our luck. Where's the freaking YouTube app? Oh, there we go. We are back up. Stream is fine. Yeah, so then it's probably just my phone. Because I did crack the screen on my phone, and I have like this little green line on the screen of my phone. But I'm still not replacing it. I'll keep it up until it's working. Whew. Oh, okay. The final freaking moment. If we succeeded within two taps, we keep on gambling. If we lose, we lose. Well, not even. We're still like winning today. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the level 12 just for the extra spice. And see what do we get. Okay, no worries, just a warm-up tap. Now the real tap is gonna come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last of level 12 cores. If we hit this, we keep on gambling. I like how I literally just spent literally all of my alts. Apart from the 7 billion in the warehouse. So we will have total spent 5.5 billion during one freaking episode. And I couldn't even be happier about it, man. We'll need to go outside and just check our combat power after this with just natural gear. No play cabal rings, no agent bracelets, nothing like that. See what my combat power is. Alright, guys. Oh, potentially the last click of the stream. Or we'll keep on going the whole night. We'll let the fate decide. Let the fate decide. Man, this stream is good. No worries. No freaking worries. I'm still more than happy with the outcome. I think this is where we need to quit. And if we quit, we still win. You know what I mean? As much as I love gambling, I know my time. I know when it's too much. Okay, this is the exciting part, man. Going outside of the city, seeing my freaking combat power. It has to be a ton. It has to be, man. I gained so much penetration. That 31% critical damage is absolutely phenomenal. Hold up, let me put my GMs. Put all of the potions. Regular gear, no link effects, nothing like that. And we step outside. 1179. Holy freaking moly. Because the last time we measured this, it was with the Agent Yule bracelet. This is just my... that's it. I will never be lower combat power than this. Bruv, now that's a good feeling right there. That's a good feeling right there. Let's just say I equipped my Play Cabal rings. And I equipped the bracelet as well. Both of them. 1.202 million. And that's still not including the Agent Yule earrings. With those, I would probably be almost like 1207 maybe. EU4 helmet helps a lot. Yeah, not even that. EU4 on the helmet. EU freaking 6 on the orb. And a freaking penetration epic option on the soon to be QE7 bike. Bruv, I think I used my luck for like a freaking month in advance. I hope not, because I want to make another stream on my birthday. And I think I will keep on farming every single day up until January 15. I will keep the same strategy of just not buying anything else, just get as much ALs as possible. Usually I can get over 1 billion per day easy. Alright, with no big drops. And surely at least one of those days I have to get lucky and just drop at least one Play Cabal raft. And I think I would be back into 10 billion budget by the January 15. You could try Sienna bracelets for better stats. Yeah, absolutely. There's still gonna be a lot of upgrades. Both of my Sienna bracelets, look at this. The stats are absolutely horrendous. Ew. I cannot even look at them for too long, you know what I mean? I just equip the bracelets and I just don't look at them. That's the only way I can bear myself with these hideous bracelets. So these are gonna be replaced. I know there's a way to gamble on Termagant's bracelets by using dungeon fragments. So that's the one thing I will be very excited to try. Another thing is gonna be Gaia Amulet. Surely the Earth of Serum cost is gonna go down sooner or later. And once it goes down, I will be there, lurking in the shadows, ready to capitalize. And that's gonna be a ton of combat power increase. This I would consider easy combat power increase. So the bracelets, the earrings, they should be exchanged as well. The earrings, the bracelets, the amulets. And then who knows? By the ends, maybe we can actually get a QE7. Okay. You didn't have to flex. Now this is a good bracelet right there. This is how a bracelet should look like. I can wake up in the morning, look at this bracelet and say, you know what? Today is gonna be a good day. Once I look at my bracelets, I don't even want to put my cursor over those bracelets, you know? As soon as I hover my cursor over the bracelets, we lose like 5 people from the stream. And I don't even blame them. I completely understand, you know? They're hideous. This is something that I would like. This is actually like the perfect bracelet to have. I opened like 48 Sienas for this one. Bro, 48, that's lucky. We had the guildmate that opened 34 bracelets, and he got only one Sienna bracelet with penetration, but the stats were as horrendous as these ones. So this is some hardcore luck right there. Mainly, that's why I keep doing map art in my daily runs as well. And you're gonna see it in the upcoming videos. Just so I can actually drop a little bit more of those sealed Sienna bracelets. And just, you know, maybe by the end of the event, who knows? Maybe I could drop like something similar to this. This one might be a little bit too much, because it's literally perfect. But something close to perfect is what I would like. Hell yeah, man. Also, not to forget Chaos Safeguards, alright? I don't know how many of them I have. 78, so still not a lot. But I do have Chaos Safeguards. Hi, who watched the stream. And I still have 2 Arcanas that are plus 19. To hit this to plus 20, you will need extreme luck, 100%. Because like these bracelets, sorry, these Arcanas, they set me back 4.5 billion each. Now, if I were to buy plus 20, they cost at least 12 billion. So plus 19 to plus 20 is a massive jump. And I don't know, like maybe potentially one day at the end of the event, I should have like 300 safeguards, maybe even more. And you know, just try it. It's not gonna be nearly as expensive to try as the extreme upgrades. Worst case scenario, we're just gonna lose all of our chaos safeguards and that's it. But yeah, man. Someone in the guild achieved EU6 as well. What, like literally right now? Damn, it's a good day to be in Milky Way, eh? You cannot use safeguards for Arcanas? Okay, maybe now I'm realizing why plus 20 is so expensive. So what, do people just freaking use it without safeguards? Cause that's, nah. This is where I will show fear. You know what I mean? There is showing no fear, but there's also common sense. No way would I ever gamble my plus 19 bracelets. Because it could go to plus 18. Or worst yet, maybe even break completely. I don't know how it works. But no. No. Bro, you have to have freaking balls of titanium, not even steel. If you have to do this without safeguards. They don't break after 15, but they go down, right? If I fail, it could go to like plus 18. Still, because plus 15 is cheap. It's like, what, 300 mil, 200 mil? Plus 19 is already 4.5 billion. There's no freaking way that I would actually attempt plus 20 myself. Yeah, it doesn't go under 15, but still, even just having it reduced to plus 18, that's already like a huge loss. You actually did a ton of them to plus 20? Really? Okay, so this is still gonna be a topic for like much further in the future. I will need to sleep on it because I kinda had the impression that I can use chaos safeguards for these ones. And just have a safe way of trying to upgrade it. Because the percentage, it has to be extremely low. From plus 19 to plus 20. Belt is the easiest. Yeah, but like Carnelian and Belt, they're already maxed. That's it. I will never need to think about my Belt or Carnelian again. And same goes for the Apaulet. if I have my +5 rings during the event, then all of my ring slots are perfect. You know what I mean? So like the gear is already really good. Oh, another easy upgrade is gonna be the crests. I'm collecting the materials still. But I don't think I will have everything I need by January 15. But maybe a stream after the next stream, I maybe will have all of the materials that I need. So to actually build them with a perfect epic option and perfect stats as well. But this should be easy peasy. At least compared to what we have achieved today. Then another big holding down for my combat power is the pet. Because look at this. I'm running 88 critical rate with only 84 max critical rate. So 4 more max critical rate left to gain here. Which I don't know, I'm getting a ton of DP during the events. I might just invest it into pet and train kits. And get my all of my freaking max crit rate from here. And then my QE7 would be 2 slots of max crit rate and 1 slot of critical rate. And then I would hit, I think, 89 out of 89, which would be perfect for me. But yeah, once I get the missing 4 max critical rates, I should hit a lot harder. And the combat power should increase substantially. Whew, but yeah, guys, man, what a freaking good stream. What a freaking good stream. I wanted to gamble today, and I couldn't be more pleased with the result that I got. It's absolutely beautiful, man. It just sets me up just to wanna just keep on grinding, gather even more ALs or extreme cores, and then freaking do my EU6. Just so you know, you can fail the scroll adding at QE7. It's okay, I'll take the chances. Because I'm already collecting a lot of materials, I already have a lot of stuff for my QE7. All I'm missing, theoretically, at best case scenario, 2 max crit rate slots, option scrolls, and that's it. I have my penetration option scroll, which I'm very, very happy about. I wanted to get this for a long time, and I can't believe that I actually dropped it with just 5 bike parts. These ones are a little bit crap, as you can see, but the critical rate is gonna be useful. Dragonium Apaulet, when did I get it? I bought it. Alright, it set me back around 17 billion. Something like that. So as we can see, I had to pay 5 billion for the shop, and I dropped 2 play Cabal wraps by myself, and I bought the rest. So yes, give or take 17 billion. So my grind did pay off already. And my luck also paid off already, but still there's a lot of time for the events. And I somehow think that I can actually get both of these as well. I just have a feeling that it's just gonna work out. You know? Maybe I'll need to drop like 5 freaking slot extender highest, but it feels more than doable for me at this point. So I don't know. I hope my instincts will not get the better of me. It's like option adding like the crest, where the second slot option can be deleted if you fail the third one. Yeah, so my reasoning would be, I would put 1 max crit rate first, then I would put critical rate, and for the last slot I would try to put max crit rate again. You showed weapon critical rates, not the bike. Well, the bike, this one is just, it's gonna be exchanged before the event ends. All I need is 2 max crit rate option scrolls, and I can already try to build it. Which is gonna be very, very fun. And if we do everything from the first try, Happy freaking days. And then we'll gamble on the EU on the bike. Because bike EU is next level. And I think with all of this, with all of my plans, I could be looking at 1.4 million combat power by the end of the event. Nice plan, but that won't work. Well, it's definitely a very optimistic plan, right? But I don't know, man. Like, just pure positivity and negligence already got me this far, you know? So what's like 200,000 more combat power? I think we can do it. I think we can do it, man. Anyways, guys. Man, thank you. This has to be the freaking happiest stream that I ever made. And we hit the viewer PB as well. In the last 3 streams, we kept hitting the max PB. I think 2 streams before that, it was like 70 people. Last stream was 77. And today we hit 87 people at the high count. So, you know, we're doing good. We're doing good. And the next stream is gonna be on January 15th. Right? So I'll try to farm enough, get enough material so we can make a really, really special stream on my birthday. Because, man, if not on birthday, this is where the best luck should be at. And hopefully we can get this orb to EU6 from EU4. That would be a massive jump. But yeah, guys, I think all of the viewers are here from Play Cabal, but just in case you haven't tried Play Cabal, I do have my ref link in the description. Always. Click the link, give it a try, give it a go, easy peasy. I think we still have a little bit of space in the guild. So if you want to apply to Milky Way, better do it sooner rather than later. Right? Because we're not 100% sure if we can make even more space after that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Cause we all just don't wanna be big rock stars and living in driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all stay skinny